Do you want to learn an opening that you can play against anything? One opening to rule them all? Well, look no further than the London system. You can literally play the London system against anything, and every position you have is solid and easy to play. The London system is good at any level, but is especially good for beginners, as it sets up perfectly for the middle game. The London starts with d4, black replies with anything that isn't a gambit, and white continues to develop with bishop to f4. White then plays pawn e3, building up a solid center. Do not play e3 without playing bishop to f4. White now plays knight bd2 and pawn c2, completing the pyramid of pawns shortly after. They are now in formation and ready for war. Next, white plays knight gf3, and after black responds, white can play bishop d3. This is white's ideal setup, and the London system at full force. However, there are some exceptions. In this position, black has played c4, pushing the bishop back to c2. It is important the bishop stay on this diagonal as it attacks black's castled king. In a similar position, it is important that white has control of the e5 square, as this produces attacking chances. It is held by the pawn, bishop, and knight. Playing knight e6, black's most common move is to recapture, and white takes back with the pawn. Black will have to move the knight, and queen h5 sets up an attack onto the black king. Sometimes things don't always go to plan. In this case, black plays bishop d6 and white cannot take the bishop. If you do, black now has control over the important e5 square. White needs to play bishop g3, and when black captures, white takes back with the pawn, opening up the rook. If black plays the lazy move to castle, white can immediately play bishop to d3, setting up a future attack on the castled king. If black plays knight c6, white can play knight to the all-important square e5. If black were to capture white's knight, then pawn takes dislodges the knight away from the defense of the king, and h7 pawn. At this point, the plan is simple. Bring out the queen to a square like h5, putting further pressure on black's king. This move prepares queenside castle as well. These are the basics of the London system, and is perfect for the beginner level. So get on that London bus and go get free ELO.
Mind the gap.